My name is Evan Newhouse, and I recognize that white privilege is real and that studying race is important. Growing up in a suburb of northern Wisconsin, racial situations were a rare occurrence for me. My family was white, my friends were white, my classmates were white, hell, even my house was white. Everything was white. In grade school, we learned nothing regarding the topic of race, and it wasn't until high school that I recall my first experience with somebody of a noticeably different race. Our high school had maybe 25 minorities out of 1,300 students. And it's not that people didn't get along with the minorities, it just seemed that the minorities were only friends with the minorities and the white students were just friends with white students. Growing up, I was blind to racial differences and how difficult it could be growing up for minorities. Coming to Madison really changed my perspective, seeing a variety of races and hearing a plethora of accents. But it wasn't until this class that I truly began to think about race and really dig deep and see what was happening. You never really realize what you are blessed with until you face in the eyes, and as Brian Stevenson says, get proximate to the topic. One of the biggest things I've learned in this class is that no race is biologically different, and on the inside, each and every one of us is the same. My white DNA is as comparable to another white person from America's DNA as it is to someone thousands of miles away in Africa. Being white, I was born into privileges that I wasn't even aware of until high school. Paula Rothenberg points out some really good white privileges, such as I can be pretty sure that if I ask to talk to the person in charge, I will be facing a person of my race. This shows that white people think they have more of an advantage getting higher up positions and might be more open to listening to a person of the same race as them. Rothenberg also says, I can be sure that my children will be given curricular materials that testify to the existence of their race. As whites, we think everything should be geared towards us because we are the majority. But in doing this, it makes situations unfair for minority races that deserve the same treatment that we do. One of the videos we watched interviewed African American parents talking about how they had to teach their sons how to act around the police so they don't get hurt. The people that we're supposed to go to in emergencies and African Americans have to be careful on how they act around them, I found that to be another pretty shocking thing that I've learned in this class. Overall, I'm glad that the University of Wisconsin requires an ethnic studies class for each student despite their race. This class may not have taught me things for my engineering degree, but this class has taught me people skills and that everyone deserves equal chances despite any differences. As Who We Be by Jeff Chang has discussed, our country is heading towards minority majority, and having ethnic studies classes and speakers come in really helped me to open my eyes to the advantages and disadvantages present in our society. Individual and systemic racism need to be acknowledged and made aware of in order to keep moving forward towards an equal country, and in order to do this, people need to learn about race and representation. This course has really opened my eyes to not only accept people of other races, but to embrace them with open arms. I plan to continue to spread racial awareness and stand up when I see racial profiling or individual racism. I'm Evan Newhouse, and my experiences challenge the belief that white privilege is no longer an issue and that ethnic studies courses are a needed requirement. Thank you.